Good evening. I'm going to call the November 9th, 2022 Finance meeting to order. Amy Puccioni, I'm here. Jessica Brennan, Bill McPartland, Jason Moskowitz, Elena Finnan, Elizabeth Greenwood, Janet Wood, Eric Amberger, Seth Goldstein, Chief Koshin, Ray Smith, Matt Yetto. Okay, may I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes from October 11th, 2022 Finance meeting?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Are there any changes to those minutes? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The minutes are approved. Moving on to items for action.
Okay, the first thing is a resolution to surplus the old scanner / large format printer. We've got the model and serial number there. That has been replaced. The second will be the resolution to adopt the 2023 budget, which will be filed tomorrow in the clerk's office for everybody.
That's
And
the final official budget that will
that will be the final version,
to
yep,
be adopted. right?
correct.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll have hard copies in everybody's mailboxes as well.
Because there's always some changes, right?
There were, and I'll have a summary. I'll email everybody the summary of what had changed, but we've adjusted up a couple of the electricity lines in particular and gas lines that we felt we needed to cushion a little bit more based on what we've seen with those costs. We were able to also adjust up the interest lines considerably with the additional 0.75 basis points that we just had. We've been tracking that pretty closely. Because of the added interest, we were able to actually use less fund balance out of the general fund to keep everything at a zero tax rate increase. So, there's little pluses and minuses here and there, but I've got them all noted, and I'll send a summary out to all the board members just so you know where to look.
Thank you, Beth.
You're welcome. All right, the next one is going to be, it'll actually, two of these I will also give everybody the option. I will PDF these and send them PDF, but I will also, if you prefer a hard copy, just let me know. We've been working with the HR consultant to update our controlled substances and alcohol testing policies to separate. They are different now for DOT covered employees. So these are all of our folks who have a CDL. That program is a federally mandated program, so it falls under different consideration than any of our non-DOT covered drivers due to the state's recent legalization of marijuana and how we deal with that. We have had to make some adjustments. So these catch us up to current legal requirements for that. Elena is currently reviewing it, and I will send copies to everyone as well to take a look at. But it'll bring our policy up to where we need it to be currently to comply with the state requirements.
And have we done our random testing of drivers in all departments in the town that use town vehicles?
We do that currently, yes.
Still continuing on?
We have been, yes.
Okay.
So this just guides on what and how we do that, basically. The next thing, so that was actually two of them I did kind of together. My apologies. The next item would be item E, which will be a resolution to set the December board meeting date due to the holidays. And I apologize, for some reason I didn't actually write the date down on that. Do you have that, Elena?
I believe it's going to be December 13th.
So, okay, I think December 13th. I apologize. I thought I had that on there. Obviously, with the holidays, we're adjusting to accommodate everyone as best we can. The next item is we need finance approval to purchase 2 power heads for the drainage jet truck. For the highway department, Ray had discussed that in his committee meeting. Did you want to talk about that now? The estimate was attached, and it's $8,600 for those 2 heads.
Just a brief, we talked about it at a committee meeting. This is 2 different size router heads for our jet truck. One gives us the capability from doing 8-inch up to 24-inch. This type of equipment, the one we currently have uses chains to cut roots and debris out of the pipes. This uses all water jets. We can't use the chain ones in plastic or aluminum pipe. It damages the pipes. So this is a little different technology. but it gives us the capabilities to clean the infrastructure like we do when we pave the roads and have problem spots. So it just gives us a better ability to do it in-house and accommodates the newer infrastructure. Any questions? Thank you.
Just so everybody's aware, we have that same sort of equipment in water and sewer, so it uses the water rather than, as he said, change. So that's a piece of equipment, and now we'll have basically a backup for both departments.
Okay, we need to vote for approval to purchase 2 power heads for the drainage jet truck. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that is approved.
The next item was approval to purchase the materials for the water line extension on Avon Crest Boulevard. And Matt, I didn't have a number yet for that.
That's actually changed, so.
Okay, please, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Thank you.
So we had an updated quote on the materials, and the majority of the materials needed are off of our bid list. So I don't need to get finance committee approval. I already have approval for it. So it's less than what my purchasing limit is, so.
Great.
we can
Thank
pull
you.
that one. Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, and the last thing is that we'll have attached budgetary modifications as usual, just to get everything wrapped up as we're nearing the end of the year. Everything else has been discussed in the various committees. The list was there so that we can carry it through to the agenda meeting to follow.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to items referred from public safety.
Only if you're requesting finance. Just, so I guess the question would be, is anybody adding anything from the floor that's not?
I do have one. At our Public Works Committee meeting, I failed to include a resolution to authorize the third quarter corporate utility warrant. It's just my mistake. I left that off the list. So we just need a resolution at the next meeting. It's the standard resolution that we do.
Did you say corporate utility?
Yeah, third quarter corporate. Thank you.
Okay, it looks like we have no other items. So that's all we have for tonight's finance meeting agenda. At this time, I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second?
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we stand adjourned and we'll move on to the agenda meeting at the appropriate time.